Hello all, welcome to day 35 of our Red Letter Challenge with Zach Zender. Today, the focus scripture is Matthew chapter 25 verse 35. Jesus is talking about things that people have done that have shown him their love for him. And he talks about them being good to people who are not known by them. He says, I was a stranger and you welcomed me to begin with. Now that's a call that we are compelled to do towards other people, because Jesus says, whatever you do unto the least of these, you do it unto me as well. And so when we think about that, we ought to think about the strangers around us and how we treat them. Who are the people in your life that you would consider of lesser value to yourself? Now don't hear that wrong. Everybody has the same amount of value. Everybody is a good person and we're grateful for them. They have the potential to be great for God's sake. But oftentimes in our lives, we don't give every person in our life the same amount of value. My daughter, I'm willing to do much more for her than I am for somebody who's my friend, but I'm willing to do much more for my friend than I am for somebody that I barely know. And so, how do we think about those things, and what does it mean to be kind even to a stranger? What I want us never to do is to take anyone and devalue them so much that we wouldn't even do something in particular to help them if they needed help. So maybe this time you think about some of the folks that you don't know. What does it mean to be kind to the clerk at the grocery store that you're just going to see this one time and you may see again but may not? Or when you're traveling and you're somewhere and you see somebody in a quick stop or something like that, to treat them well, even though the reality is you may not see that person ever again. What does it mean to treat people kindly? And in addition to that, they want us to make it a little bit more close to home. The challenge for today is to actually go and try to introduce ourselves to some neighbors that we haven't talked to or don't know. Or what does it mean to get involved in a community group that is interested in some things that you're interested in? The whole concept here is to increase our circle of influence and to care about more people than we would have otherwise. And God is asking us to push ourselves in that way, into those growing edges that we might have, where we could do those kinds of works. And so what are those things that you could do for His sake? And where are those places located? Where in your community could you find some more people to relate to and to care for? In doing that, you might end up in some places that are kind of unique and different. And those are places where then Jesus' light can shine through you into those communities. So what does it mean to know new neighbors and to know new people in your community? In doing that, I pray that you would remember who you are and whose you are, and that it blesses you.